Guess this is it, Mesh said as Rose finally showed up. Yeah, I can't believe you let me be part of this operation after all this trying to get me away, Rose answered. Ian looked up from his notes. Well, our parents were our age, but I thought the end of the world. I don't think a few leftover cultists will be all that bad. And we're uncertain if they are even there in the first place. Enough of that. It's time to get into our formation. Every team on this mission will be filled with 4 members. Claude, there's our last member. Saphira looked at her sister and the others. Sorry for being late. I was just checking my protection spells, just to be certain. With that, Zeke finally took the stage to address all the knights and students that took part in the operation. I just wanted to remind everyone that this is a voluntary mission. If you are uncertain about your abilities, this is the last moment to save and step away. Great. Seems like everyone is certain about intentions. As you have all been briefed, we got a lead on where the cultists that pray to the chaos source have their base. We hope with this operation to finally take out all remaining members and set an end to this fight. Now, all of you got your directions. We'll move in groups of 4 and position ourselves in a circle around the area and move closer to hopefully cover all the escape paths. If anything goes sideways, remember that the protection of lives is the most important thing. But before you think about saving anyone else or even other night groups, make sure that you can survive. With his last words, did each group move out. Saphira transformed back into her normal self, and the others climbed on her back. It took a few moments before she really adjusted to the added weight and started to fly up. Okay, we will be the first in our position, so it's best if we check the area to allow all the others to catch up, Mesh said while checking the surrounding area. I can't, Saphira said before falling from the sky. Feather fall. In that moment, its spells connected to Rose jumped down. Air strike. In a moment, the spells clashed to stop Saphira from falling, allowing her to slowly glide down. On the ground, did she transform into a human form? She tried to speak, but just collapsed. Ian started to write multiple wounds under the ground. These should do the trick, he said, as the girl's condition improved. What is going on? She asked, looking at her companions. Chaos magic. Saphira's senses are a lot more sensible, so she noticed it long before we could. I read about it in the records of the battle for the castle, he answered. What does that mean? Rose asked. Simply speaking, we are on the right track. The thing is, the longer she and we are exposed to it, the worse the effects get. But these effects take a while. Perhaps Saphira should wait here, and if we get in trouble, she can catch up and get us out, reducing her risking her health while still covering us. Saphira, can you do that? Mesh asked. The girl nodded. Okay, 2 hours. No matter what, if we aren't saying that we are on our way out, it's your job to drag us out, okay? She nodded again. Great. Now, let's get moving. With that, Zephyr looked as the group was moving towards the city. She could hardly make out, wondering what is waiting for them there. Rose, Ian and Mesh decided to move at the same speed to cover each other, till they reached what looked like a city from afar, only to realize that everything there was a ruin, except for a temple. A cultist just walked in, affirming to the three that they were on the right track. Now, all we need to do is get in there and stop them. Being said, Rose didn't wait for him to say anything. She just started to sprint towards the entrance, attracting the guards to a position. Mesh managed to catch up and cast multiple defensive spells. Then, doing damage as Rose took out the first three guards with a sword. Guess we just ran through the front gate, inside as we reached the entrance as well. We are on time after all, aren't we? Reminded Wilson. Okay, let's get this over with. And step in the building fast. 20 people at the end of the corridor, he said, and walked slowly deeper in, while the other two waited outside. Absolute zero. A sharp cold wind exited the entrance, and the voices of the characters inside went quiet. Mesh and Rose stepped in, slapping on the ice. The three passed the frozen cultists. Are they still? Rose asked, while looking at their faces. Ian turned to her. No, I froze the cells. The ice is all that's keeping them together. In that moment, one of the statues broke apart, revealing an unarmed cultist. How dare you! He screamed, in creative flames that melted the other cultists. See? That's all Ian said to the outcome. Mesh summoned a sword and pulled the cultist to the wall before he could finish his attack. Now, what are you people doing here? She asked, with a sugar-sweet smile on her lips. He spat in her face. With that, she just put the sword out and cut him down. Okay, we have to look for it ourselves, she said, and started to walk deep into the building without meeting any more resistance. Strange. They should have known that we are here, Miss said. Rose looked around the large room they entered. Maybe that's the point. They got scared and just ran away, considering that's what they have been doing the whole time, she pondered. Quite the opposite, young lady. It was all part of the plan, ominous voice said from the shadows. A man dressed in a black suit stepped out. We had to change our original plan, since your father just had to intervene in our original plan. If those idiots hadn't driven through the capital, saving that little troublemaker, then we thought we could just shortcut it and use our spade. The man started and walked closer to the group, while the three took defensive stances. Sadly, your father became the true avatar of the chaos source, and yet he held on to his humanity, but that's just it. He hid behind it, like a little kid under a blanket. The Princess's staff, however, showed us how thin that blanket was, meaning we just had to push him a lot closer to it. And it just so happened that he wanted to play farmer. The man drew his sword. He got closer, willing to give up the sword, letting his magic rest. This precious little girl just had to be like him, attracting danger. That's all it needed. It was clear that he wouldn't just lose control, he would try to avoid it. It's tragic that it wasn't in his nature. In the end, he drew upon his power to protect. We hoped it would just kill him and finish our plan. It would have been so easy. He said and attacked. Rose caught at the first strike. Shut up. I don't care what you people have done. I'm going to stop you once and for all. With that, she jumped forward and stabbed the man in the chest. He grabbed her by the neck. You have the same glance in your eyes. It will be fun to see that fading. In the next moment, she got thrown to the side. Ian summoned as much ice as he could in a moment and attacked the man, only to miss him with every shot. Ice sword, flame out. He was but good at a specialized blade that allowed him to use flame magic. The man had first ignored it, but as his hand got cut off, Tweety stepped back. He looked at his regenerating hand. Holy magic! You really have the skills of your parents, Prince. You seem like a strong young man. Why don't you follow me? Help us create a new world. The man offered. He looked at him. I have seen what you understand and a new world, and as the future ruler of this one, I will set an end to this right here. He said, only to be smashed into a wall. Looking if the boys survived, the man did not mash. Along had a surprise attack. Oh, right, you're still here. The monologued before she took his soul arm with her demon form. You can't overcome my true form that easily. She held and pointed her sword at the man. True form, you say? The man just looked at the ground. Really disappointing. What do you expect from a halfling? Muttered. Halfling? But Lucas sent it to my father. What is the meaning of this? She nervously asked, as the panic inside her body grew. Simply, that's not your true form, Princess, he said with an evil smile. Honestly, it's adorable. Your ancestors were as human as I or the little prince over there. But they decided to draw upon the chaos itself, giving them great power with equal losses. With a snap of his fingers, did she turn back into a human. This is now over. I'm the new ruler of the chaos itself. Well, I will be once pick this flower, he said and turned to Rose. In the next moment, Jane grew from the shadows and picked up Rose, forcing her to look at the cultists. You won't win. I will stop you, even if I have to use chaos magic myself, she proclaimed. The cultist just threw his dagger. If you could, you would have done so already. And with that, the giant struck the helpless girl closer to her hand. Raising the knife on her chest, he looked into her frightened eyes. Any last words? I'm sure to pass them on to your mother, he said, while pulling the dagger back. Ian finally managed to get back on his feet. Like I will let that happen. He jumped forward and managed to push the cultist a step back, only to be stabbed in the arm, causing him to drop his sword. As Lance. With that, a single motion did manage to pierce the cultist's body, only for him to break the ice and stab the prince in his stomach before throwing him to the side. No, it's time to end this. With a gleeful smile, did he step closer to hers, lifting a chin with the knife. She closed her eyes as he moved the blade back. She felt the blade cut into her chest, hoping for something or someone to save her. This wasn't how she wanted to end. Not with being a mesh being on death's door as well. Then the pressure vanished. Rose opened her eyes again, seeing the cultists holding his bloody arm, with the knife in his hand stuck in the wall behind him. A small movement on his side made her aware of her presence. Looks like I made it just in time, the stranger said, and turned towards the prince. Here. A bright glow enveloped the boy, and he got back up with new life in his eyes. Take the curse and leave as fast as possible, he said, finally paying attention to the cultist. To think that I was that ignorant, allowing your kind to exist. I was truly foolish. The cultist regenerated his missing hand. Strong words, Guardian, he whispered towards the stranger before calling upon the other cultists. Ian freed Rose from her chains, allowing her to look at the stranger, who turned around just for a moment. Dad, why? She began. I gave you an order, Lucas shouted before jumping forward, clashing with the cultists. Isn't monologuing your thing? Isn't it mean to give your own daughter the cold shoulder after being here for so long? It must have been years since she last saw you.